Okay, there, it popped in.
Just gonna wait till I see it so I can mute it. Okay, let's start the meeting then.
Okay.
Good morning, Hammond North. It's October 8th for a special board meeting. Primarily, we're meeting with legal counsel, and per the bylaws, executive session can only start after adjourning a regular meeting, but we have a few announcements. So the call to order, Randy Vaughn,
Here.
Tim Fritz,
Here.
Chris Conti,
Here.
Tom Deeds,
Here.
Jen Welch,
Here.
and Tracy Smiley.
Here.
Okay, great. Okay, the first order of business is minutes, Randy.
Yeah, I move that we approve the minutes of the October 1st meeting. Those were sent to you to the board members by email yesterday.
Any discussion?
Any second?
Second. Tim, you second it? Okay, sorry about that. Any discussion? Okay, no discussion. Call the vote. All those in favor? Okay, it's unanimous. Okay, second order of business is for me moving furniture out of the building. There were a couple of units we had a problem with on October 1st. One of them is completely out. One of them is substantially out. A good deal of the stuff is moved out, and one of them is, to be quite frank, is up in the air, and we're still hopeful to try to resolve that. So we'll be meeting in executive session about that, but we have made progress on that. I reminded everybody that the storage room and any appliances, if you want to get them, have to be out by November 16th. And given the decrease in maintenance staff, Sunday is no longer available. Randy, do you want to add something?
Yeah, was there, have we made it clear that the balconies are included in this, that those need to be cleared out?
I think we have to discuss that. I don't think we were clear. It's been pointed out by an owner. There may be some stuff on balconies. I'd say that at this point, after September 30th, that I guess people can make moves to get it out. I don't know whether we want to go to the effort of going and inspecting 170 balconies. But if you want anything in a balcony, you should take it. If you don't, then it will be disposed of when the building sells. Anything else on that? Okay, move along. The next is an update, Randy, on the national marketing campaign.
Yeah, the marketing campaign, the final best offers were due at 4 o'clock today. We received word from Jordan Dickman, our broker, that he's got to process all this and get everything ready and look through it and check out everything. And so it would actually be sometime probably tomorrow morning before we get any feedback to see exactly what all of the final offers were. When we get those and when we find one that looks especially good to us, we would put that online. We would get that letter of intent out to the owners as soon as possible.
Any other questions? Okay, moving along, Tim and Tom, any update on preserving the building through winter?
Well, we've developed a plan that we discussed. The last thing that we're waiting on right now, and John has been working on this diligently. We need to get the permit transferred over from Hunt to Hammond North HOA. so that we can do the work. We've got a plan. We've talked to 4-Star. It's just a matter of getting this permit transferred over so that we can start the work.
Tim, who do
And
we need to?
yes, Tracy.
Who do we need to work with to get it transferred? Is it Hunt just to say release and have them pull the permit in their name, 4-Star pull in their name, or
Yeah, it's
is there
not.
anything we can do? Okay.
It's not.
Have they given ETA?
John has been in contact with Eric probably on an every other day basis almost.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
they're running it through their legal. They asked us the other day, do we want to just cancel the contract? And John answered, yeah, we want to cancel the contract so that we can get the permit transferred over. And Greg, originally we thought we were going to get the contract or the permit transferred over to town properties. But as it turns out, we're going to get the contract, or we're going to get the permit turned over to the Hammond North HOA. So.
Yep. As to John Webb's question, as far as we know, we canceled the contract. That does not cancel the obligation, I believe, to pay the legal fees for lawsuits that happened during the period when the contract was current. That's the opinion we've gotten from legal. All right. Any other questions? Okay, then, Jan, anything on consent to sell committee?
There hasn't been a great deal of change, but we did get another vote in. We're at 159. Can everyone hear me? We're
Yes.
at
Yes.
100. We're at 159 in, and that means only 21 to go, which is under 12%. We're working with a couple of owners on getting a letter that they can give to their mortgage companies, because there are a couple that need that kind of thing. And any problem that comes up, we're trying to deal with it. And we're looking forward to get, like everyone is, to getting the final bids and to selecting who's going to be the future owner of our building. We think that will help. That's it.
Yes, I guess we're hopeful that when we get some information from Jordan, that another group of people will come over of those 21. But there are still some people who have told Jan that they're not signing because their attorney has a problem with our consent to sell agreement. So those people who have said, I have a problem, my attorney has a problem, we're still looking forward to finding out what the specific issues is so that our attorneys can address those specific issues.
Yeah, that's been less and less of an issue, but I think there's a lot of conversation going on, and the numbers are kind of slow, but it's looking more hopeful all the time. So,
But we've asked for those individuals if they wanted to sit down with Isaac and team and their attorneys to have a conversation about any concerns, and I don't know that anyone has taken us up on that offer, so I'm a little concerned that it's something other than
yeah,
advice from their attorney.
yeah. And so we're trying to, I mean, we've also gotten feedback from a couple people that they're feeling harassed. And so the committee is very aware of that. We do not want to do that. It is not our intent. We know some other people are advocating who aren't on the committee, and that's much appreciated. But please, I mean, we are trying to be civil about this. So.
Okay, can we unmute John Webb?
So, you know, I get people feel harassed. I get the feelings of that. I mean, but I'm going to say this. And I also understand some people saying they have property rights. But when we were forced out of the building, we gave up our property rights. I came get my unit, so I just don't understand that argument, and it's holding us all up because we're having to pay dues. And while some people are saying they're harassed, every time I see my bank account go down, I'm feeling harassed by my bank account, and I'm sure everybody else is too. It's very frustrating. And then know that some of these people are not up to due that haven't paid, which we don't know, but haven't made their dues. I just don't understand it. And I don't understand why you all as a board aren't going through the foreclosure process or doing that. At least there would be some leverage there. And I hate to be that route, but at the same time, it's costing all of us money. And that's all. You don't have to answer. I'm just stating my opinion, and we all have them. So thank you.
Okay, in the interest of getting on to the executive session, let me just say that we have talked to our attorneys about foreclosure route. Foreclosure route takes on an average 6 to 9 months. The selling of the building is moving ahead in terms of the bids, in terms of signing a contract, and that the only holdup, a significant one, but the only hold would be the closing. If we don't get 100% of closing, then we can't close. So we're still moving ahead. It's not delaying us. The other one is that even if we're in foreclosure, even if we're successful, we're not going to get the money back. And so we're losing that money anyway. If people own the unit, then when the building sells, then we're going to get that amount of money back from their unit. Jan, go ahead.
And individuals, I mean, I've been getting more calls, and, you know, we all have strong opinions about this, and it shows we're engaged, and so that's a good thing. But because a person has not signed yet, that is not holding us up yet. There will come a time, and when it does, you know, then it may be a different ballgame. But until we have a buyer, you know, and we've signed a letter of intent and we've gotten a little farther in this process, we're okay.
Okay, given that we do want to get to executive session, I'd like to move it forward. I'd like somebody from the board to volunteer to sign. Well, actually, it has to be you, Randy, to sign off and open up the executive link. We can't have two Zoom links at the same time. If you have a question, go ahead.
Well, there's a chat but we haven't done the Hunt invoice.
I know I could handle that with you not on it, though.
So what do you want me to do? Get off?
If you could sign off and then you sign on executive session, and then Julie will know that she's on. If you,
Okay.
we can hold off a little bit if you want, but we should move ahead.
Okay, I'll get off.
Okay.
Now, if I get off, is that going to close the whole meeting?
No, I think because I opened it, but let's do the Hunt bill. It shouldn't take too long.
All right.
Tracy, do you want us to handle that?
Yes, I'm still in the car driving, but yes.
Okay, sure. So this is a Hunt bill that we tabled from the last meeting, I believe last week. It's Hunt Bill 16081 for the amount of $13,530. We asked Hunt, they did give the number of hours before, but we want an explanation as to what the four staff were doing. And so we have the explanation for Roger Corbett, Eric Gobich, Elaine Hayslip, and Veronica Mavis. And for everyone's information, who met with Veronica in terms of the building and renovations, she's not obviously handling any of that. She does accounts payable, paying contractors, and that kind of work. So that's the bill. Do I have a motion on that bill? Chris Conti.
I move that we pay the Hunt invoice.
I'll second.
Okay, Rand seconds it. Any discussion about it?
We've already discussed it.
Yeah, we've talked about it for a while now.
All right, fair enough. Okay, so all those in favor of paying this bill? And that is unanimous. All right, with that, I appreciate the short nature of this meeting, and we will have a full board meeting and financial reports next Wednesday. With that,
Okay, don't turn off the thing until I capture all the chat.
I'm sorry?
Somebody
Okay.
capture the chat. Somebody needs to capture the chat.
Yeah, and I haven't gotten it yet. I don't know why it doesn't want to do that, but so if you can not close that window for a minute. I'll
Well,
be
I
able
will, I will take care of that, or if you can't do it, Randy, you could sign off because I opened up the meeting, so I don't think there's
Okay.
a
I'll open up the exec.
problem.
Nope, it's not working.
Been copied?
I didn't get it. It won't work for some reason.
Okay, I think I have it.
Okay,
Okay, I have it. All right, thank you very much.
bye-bye.
Bye.